about my tardiness. We blew a breaker. We, as in me, I forgot to turn off the fan before turning on my heat gun, and such is the life. And I do apologize that you guys can hear my AC. I guess you guys always hear my AC, but it's like 90 some degrees today, or it was earlier. It's probably hotter now. Ugh. Okay, so who do we have in here? We have a Deb. Hey, where'd you go? We have a Debbie, Jay, and Pam. Hello, hello. Kim in Alaska. Hello, hello. Linda, how are you doing? Crystal's Creation. Hello, hello. And Melissa. Gloria. Oh, thank you, thank you. Ms. Vay, hello, hello. Okay, so since we were dealing with power, I didn't get all my stuff ready. But I had an idea. I need this. Then we're gonna get our Simon Harley. Where's my waves? There's my waves stamp. This one's called Wild Waves. We're gonna use that. And then I wanted to do Hero Arts. Where are you? Is this the one I need? I know I have another one. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You slid. Okay. Blech. I'm just putting my stuff away. Typical me. Okay, so that's that one. It's alright. We'll set that there. I know I have, there she is. I have a different style mermaid via Hero Arts. This set is called DC 226 Stamp and Cut. It's the mermaid. I don't know, Stamp and Cut mermaid. So she does have a little die cut that matches, which I'll pull that out. But she comes with these cute, I can't even see. Oh, meow. Fly in. She's got these cute little jellyfish and some seashells by the seashore. But she's nice and dainty, kind of like our stamping foam. So I thought it would be fun to have her like offset on the center of this. Well, hello, Mr. Simon. How are you doing? So yeah, we're gonna use the Mermaid DC 226 by Hero Arts, and I just want to double check. Yep, there's her little stamp and die. Look, I don't even think I've used them yet. I've used the stamp several times though. I just haven't cut them out yet. Need to fix that. And just kind of checking to make sure, because if I have some other fishy stuff from them, I might pull in Whimsy stamps. Just one second. Yeah, we're gonna use, because Whimsy has some shells and stuff too, so I think I'll use the shells from Whimsy stamp sets, but not the mermaids, even though she's pretty too. We've used her a couple of times. We're gonna do this one. All right, so make sure the fan did not kick back on so we can grab our heat it tool. Grab our little heat it tool. And yeah, we're going to need, oh you guys, I am so unprepared. Apparently I used all of my papers already. Oh look, I have one ready for me. Isn't that lovely? because the stamping foam is such a cute little size, I'm using the smaller one. Oops, let's get back up there. 5.5 by 4.25. There's a couple of ways we can use the small stamping foam, and I'll show you. 4.25. I always hesitate at that one. Diana Voss, hello, hello. Mr. Jim, how are you doing? Judy, hello, hello. Ms. Maureen Pryor, hello, lovely lady. Brenda, hello. I don't recall seeing your name in here, but I do thank you so very much for popping in, especially if you're popping in from Debbie J's channel. I appreciate that, Debbie J. All right, so always have some spare handy white cardstock. I'll put it up there. I'm going to use 2 because what's going to happen, if I'm not mistaken, I think it'll fit on there twice. I think. And if not, it's all right. It's no big deal. But we're going to stamp it on there twice. And what I'm going to do is just going to kind of nick it right there. Yeah, not quite, but that's okay. So what we'll do is we're going to stamp on part of it and then stamp our mermaid and our little turtle on the other half, so it won't go to waste. So that will work. And we got our lovely heat it tool and our stamp. Again, this is Wild Waves. And we're just going to heat this, the smaller one, 10 to 15 seconds. And mine's well used. It's got some marks in it, but I don't feel that it hinders the next stamp at all. It kind of gives a little bit of character and stuff. And you can test your foam by giving a little press. If it takes your fingerprint pretty good, then you know you've got a nice good heating. And then you just pick an area of your stamp and give a good press. Now I have a stamping block that I can't use for stamping because it's too thin, and I wrapped it with some press and seal, and then I've just put a little piece of paper on the back side because the press and seal where it's exposed is still sticky. So instead of having my hand stick to it, I just do the press and seal. And then, oh, look at that. Look at that lovely print. The press and seal on this side grabs a hold of my foam without ruining it. And then if you find that it's not sticking very well, you can warm this up just a little bit, warm it up, and then press it back down, and it will take that very lovely for you. Okay. Now this is the fun part, okay? You're so pretty. We're going to ink it up in some Remember Me, some Tropical Tango. We're gonna do some True Blue, no diving around the edges. Actually, no, we're gonna go to Clear Skies. We're gonna go Clear Skies. Just kind of willy-nilly get it on there. I'm not too worried about mixing my colors, you guys. It'll clean up really easily. Okay. And then we're gonna darken the edge. And all I'm doing is getting a little angle so I can scrape it across. Just as if it was a piece of paper in your little ink cubes and you're distressing the edges. You can go really deep in. You can go really deep in by changing the angle. I want it shallow, so I'm gonna have a wider angle. Okay, and we're just gonna go through and ink that up, maybe just a little bit around the corner, just like so. Okay, you are the master of your stamping there. If you've got some harsh lines, okay, you're gonna get a matching brush Okay, and just blend it. Just blend those little harsh areas right on out of there. You can totally skip this next step, but I prefer the water look. The stamping foam and water, to me, they just kind of go together. You want a nice mist. You don't want it sopping wet unless you're looking for that. But we're just going to give a nice little mist right over, and then we can see little water droplets on there. Okay, and I've got a little bit of water over spray. Won't hurt nothing, but we're going to dry that up. These waves are going to be great for all your summer cards. Yeah, all your mermaids, your fishies, anything. And I'm just going to try and get it lined up here. It doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to be cutting this out. I've got my nice block on here to help give a nice even pressure. Sherry D's dad's got some new meds to try. That's good. That's good. Ms. T popped in, I see, and I'm trying to accidentally delete somebody. I don't know. Okay. And just like regular stamping, you're going to press it and you're going to let the paper and the inks set and get happy together, okay? And then you're going to lift. And I didn't have a ton of ink on the inside, but that's okay. We can go back and fix that. But look at that. That beautiful edging. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm going to save that one, and then I'm going to show you the other way you can use it on a card. Because this way here, I trim and then I can place it on a card and give it some depth. And because we have it out, we're going to do another way. And this time, oops, I'm going to ink it up more. I'm just going to get some more ink on there. Okay, really load it up this time. Miss Sherry D saying hello to everybody. Hello, Jen. And now I'm going to go in and get really inky with this color, the Tropical Tango. And then, yeah, I'm going to go right in a couple of these little areas and get some more of that in there. Okay. And then we're going to do a little bit of blending. Way more saturated this time. Way more saturated. There we go. I love it. You can see the blues and the bluish green in there. So lovely. And then the same thing, I'm going to give little flicks around the edges. Okay. Okay. I almost forgot to grab it out. Where are you at? Uh-oh. Where's my mask? Mask, I need you. There you are. It's like, I know you're not too far away. Okay, so before I missed it, I am gonna place my mask, and this is the 6x6 stencil mask. It does fit beautifully. See that? It fits your stamping foam perfectly. And what I like to do, now that I got ink on there, let's clean that off. It's got little corners, okay? You can line up your little piece of paper in there, okay? Get everybody lined up. And this is for the smaller stamping foam. I do not believe he's got a thing for the bigger one yet. Okay, because I'm really bad at getting it centered. So, oops, almost forgot to miss it. I'm gonna go light. Get one more. Okay. So then I'm just going to set this right in the middle of my rectangle. missed a little. It's all right. Missing a little is better than missing a bunch, and I get them really crooked, so this helps me not have to trim so much. And I'll know I'll need to trim more on this side and the top. And there we have it. Oh, look at that. Glitter from the last project. And see how we inked it up a lot more this time, and we were able to get a much better coverage. Okay. So this is a one sheet. You can stamp it right in the center, and I know that it needs to be trimmed off of this side and the top, so I can do that. I will ink that up, and we will mist the paper instead and see what kind of look we get. Now, if you want to make sure it's nice and straight, okay, I'm going to line my image up with one of the guide marks here, okay? So I'm just going to make sure it's on the, because I only need to trim a little bit. So I'm going to just visually see that there's the same amount of space there. Okay, just like so. Actually, that's the flat side, so if I do that, and ooh, perfect. I think, no, that side is off. Look at me. There we go. Aha. Okay, so there we go. All right. So what we were asked is if we spray the paper instead, see what happens. So I'm not bothering to clean it. These are the same color family. They're not gonna hurt anything. I'm gonna go in with the lighter color, just get some on there. It's willy-nilly. Get that in there. If you're worried about it, you can definitely just clean your, see, there's no color change there. Doesn't hurt it none. Okay. And we're gonna go in with some of that there, some of that there. All right. And then we'll blend out those harsh lines. If I can find my blender. Okay. And it looks like I either dug in or that's an old mark. I don't know. That's right though. And then the same thing, we're just gonna scrape the edge to add some of that dark blue. There we go. And my little stencil. There we go. We're gonna set that there. We're gonna put our stencil on. Okay. And then I'm just going to mist, 2 little mists right on the paper. Oops, finger stuck. Okay. And then we're going to set this in there. Ooh, I hit that one right on the mark that time. Hello, Miss Cheryl Salvato. I don't know if I said hello, but I see you're there, so hello. Okay. So yeah, it just, so this one we spritzed the stamp, and this one we spritzed the paper. It's very similar. It basically looks the same to me. It was upside down though. But yeah, looks good. And then of course we can really saturate it, okay? And we can just see, I mean, let's just see what it does. We're just gonna set that right on there. Let that soak in. Grab some of that water. Okay. Look at that. Very, I love that. Look at that. Very unique. Still watery, still, I mean, it's gonna look great. But yeah, check that out. Oh, thank you, thank you. You betcha, Jim, anytime. All right, so we're gonna set that there. Okay, so now cleanup is really easy, you guys. We just hose it down and then use your cleanup rag. You can avoid the squeaky. And just kind of roll that on there. Now, if you love the impression so much, you don't want to change it. Maybe the next 5 days you're going to be making these cards. You need to mass produce. Leave it. Set it aside. Put it up. This will stay there for you like that. Perfect. No problem. If it's for me, if I'm not going to use it again anytime soon, I'm going to clean it because it is something that is easily accessible. Now, if this was my couch or some dried flowers that, you know, or one and done kind of thing, I might save it because this stuff is so inexpensive. You get a few. Now, to reset it, you just heat it back up. And you're gonna watch it disappear. Look at that. The smaller foam works really quickly. The bigger foam, you